We're at a remodel in Boone with Dave Helland of Helland Construction. And Dave, tell me about what you're going to do to this kitchen.
Well, everything that's here has been here since the early 70s, so it's time for an update. And what we're going to do is take off the existing sunroom from the back of the house, add a big addition out the back, into which we'll expand a new kitchen.
So Dave, this space looks completely different since the last time we were here. Tell me what you did.
Well, the kitchen used to be in this part of the house, and then there was an old sunroom that came off to the back. Every project starts with a demolition, so we got the old sunroom out of the way and the old foundation dug out of the ground. Then we excavated for a crawl space underneath our new addition that's actually a lot larger than the old one. On a remodel, it's always a little tricky because we're tying a new structure into an old, and we obviously have to keep the existing house waterproof. So we get all of our framing done outside. Once it's tight, then we go ahead and open up to the inside, and we tore out the existing kitchen. Once we got all the existing kitchen torn out, we get into a really important stage of the project where all the details need to come together for electrical, plumbing, and heating so they work with the new cabinet layout. So we've done all that, we've roughed in all of those items, and in this particular kitchen we have heated floors. It's going to be a tiled floor throughout, and they were worried about it being a little bit cold, so we've actually got heat tubes underneath the whole floor on a separate boiler, so everything in here will feel just perfect. So after our mechanicals are complete, we got insulated and our drywall is done, and now we're ready to start putting all the final details together. The kitchen is going to have a big island in the center. It's about 10 feet long with an elliptical shaped bar for eating. There'll be a sink in it, and there'll be a second sink over on the other side of the room. A nice commercial size range, double oven, everything laid out so there's lots of room everywhere.
And Dave, in addition to everything that you've done inside, you've also started to create this great outdoor living space.
Yeah, we've actually got a two-tiered deck going on. There'll be one up higher, one down low. He's got room for 3 grills. Gas lines run to all of them, so it'll be really great for entertaining. So it takes months of planning and effort to get to this stage, and actually the next few weeks there's going to be a lot of things come together. We're going to be setting cabinets, doing the tile floor, and doing all the finished carpentry to get it ready for the painters, so it'll look a whole lot different in another month.
This project is finally finished, and talk about drastic changes. It looks completely different.
We have had a lot of progress since we came last at the drywall stage. The project is complete and it looks beautiful. So we are standing in what used to be the back wall of the kitchen. There was an old sunroom outside here that really didn't work very well. We tore that off, opened everything up, and now we have a great big, comfortable eat-in kitchen.
The homeowners really wanted a space that was big enough for entertaining. That's exactly what you achieved here.
That's right. It's big, a lot of different seating areas, but the most important thing is to have a functional kitchen, and we achieved both of those things with this design. Something the owners didn't like about their old kitchen was that when they entertained, people were always right in the space when they were trying to prepare food. So this kitchen has been designed where you've got a lot of working space, everything you need is close, and you can have a lot of people and they're not in your way. On a kitchen remodel, there are lots of decisions to be made, and a kitchen gets used hard, so function really needs to be one of the first things that you consider when selecting products. There are 100 different brands of cabinets to choose from, and it's hard to tell the difference when you're just looking at the surface. But when you get in and you look at how they're constructed, there's lots of different methods. I prefer cabinets that are constructed out of plywood, not particle board. Doors need to be solid wood, not veneered on top. That way they hold up for the long term. When I work with customers, it's my job to guide them through the design process and make sure that they not only end up with a space that is designed in a manner that makes them happy for the long term, but I help them choose the products that are made to last for a long time, so we don't have to do this again anytime soon.
And the style of this kitchen really is timeless. I love the oversized granite island, and the tile backsplash just fits perfectly with the style.
It does, and on this project we didn't just take care of the interior spaces, we did a lot of work on the exterior as well that I want to show you. So So we also built this awesome deck outside. It's got 2 levels. It's made out of Trex composite material, which we've talked about before. It's a low maintenance, not no maintenance. You don't have to stain it. Occasional washing is all you need to do, and it really holds up nicely. We also made some aesthetic changes and gave a facelift to the exterior of the home. We added a covered entryway over the front door. We cleaned up a couple of real strange roof situations that the last contractor had left years ago, and now everything is fresh and clean and looks better. So Kathy, this is another case where it was an excellent location that they loved, and they just didn't like the house that they had, and we made it what they want.
Yeah, it's crazy to see all the changes that this went through. And if viewers want to contact you to have their home remodeled, how can they do that?
They can reach me on my mobile at 231-4622 or go to my website at hellandconstruction.com.
Well, thanks again, Dave Helland of Helland Construction.
Thank you.